mission here aboard the Queen Mary. Before we get started with our event today, we want to welcome you here and thank you for being here. And we have a short ceremony in commemoration of not only Independence Day, but also to commemorate a tremendous accomplishment on the part of three really incredible gentlemen in support of an even more amazing cause. And here to tell you more about that is our esteemed Commodore, Mr. Everett Hort.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here with us today at the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary and Independence Day go hand in hand. And I've written a few words for us all. And ladies and gentlemen, may I say what a privilege it is to stand here with you today to celebrate this 248th Independence Day of the United States of America. America will always be the land of the free and the brave. It is with humility and great admiration that I am able to welcome to this occasion two great Americans, veterans Ken Carr and founder of the You Matter Bike Tour, and his friend Brian Howard. For those of us attending today that may not be familiar with this noble mission, please let me share just a bit of it with you. On April 30th this year, these men left Long Beach, New York, on a colossal 5,000-mile bicycle journey across the United States to raise money to build 9 state-of-the-art special treatment centers for veterans suffering traumatic brain injury and post-traumatic stress disorder. The USS Intrepid Fallen Heroes Fund will ensure that 100% of these funds raised will go directly toward the design and construction of these much-needed facilities. Gentlemen, you are heroes. And all of us here today happily and safely stand in your tall shadow. We also stand here with another tall hero today, and that is the Queen Mary herself. As we enjoy our independence today, let us not forget that her glorious decks and beautiful interiors are indeed hallowed ground. For she alone carried 810,000 military personnel around the earth in the Second World War in pursuit of freedom and peace. She steamed nearly 700,000 nautical miles in doing so. And you can be sure that many a brave serviceman drew his last breath within her mighty hull. At the end of World War II, Winston Churchill would say, the Queens Mary and Elizabeth would challenge the furies of Hitlerism, and without their contribution, the final day of victory in Europe would have been postponed indefinitely. Recently, on a tour of the Queen Mary, with a group of second graders, I was speaking about World War II, when one lad asked me in all seriousness if World War II was a new game. With this in mind, may we always remember that freedom is not free at all, and that someone has put their life on the line for us to enjoy its fruit. Gentlemen, today we are grateful to you and for you. We commend you on your love of your country and your fellow citizens, and also that you continue to support and give of yourselves to those still doing the work, as well as those veterans affected by their service in the armed forces. Truly, you are the salt of a great nation. I also want to say how heartening it is to see so many of you rally with the You Matter Bike Tour and ride the last 30 miles of this monumental track across our great land. The very spirit of America and the American dream pervades here today. And gentlemen, Captain Kane would step up here and join me. This is my esteemed colleague, Captain Will Kane. Also at this time, I would like to recognize Captain Roy Sorge and Captain James Sanders. We would like to present you with a coin. from the crew of the Queen Mary. Thank you, Captain. Now, these gentlemen have brought something very special for us here to enjoy and respect. And it traveled 5,000 miles across the country in their bicycle backpacks. But it is a flag that I believe once flew on the USS Intrepid. And I'm going to let Ken Carr tell you a little bit about it before we get on with the program. Ken?
Hello. Yeah, this flag was made by Annan Flag Makers, and they've been making for a long time. They were the only company actually making the American flag in the United States, and they've been making them for 166 years. Their flags have draped the caskets of presidents and have been in many historical situations. So it was an honor. Our contact there, Bob Casiano, the Vice President of Annan Flags, gave us this flag to present to the Queen Mary, and it was the biggest one we could find, and it's just beautiful, and that's pretty much what I had to say about that. And thank you very much for everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. May fortune always stand the friend of the United States of America. If I could ask the Satin Dolls to make their way this way, and we will raise this glorious flag while they sing the national anthem. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of us at the Queen Mary, may we join in wishing all of you happy 4th of July. Thank you very much.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 4th of July. See you.